Hey, all you zealots and zerglings, it's time for some more StarCraft 2 action. We have a special treat for you today because down here in the southwest corner, wearing the orange trunks, we have AcerBly, the orange Zerg. Now, I don't know much about this particular player, but I gotta root for my Zerg brethren here. But, that could be tough because up here in the northwest corner, wearing the teal trunks, we have EmpireHappy, who I am a little bit more familiar with, and I know he's pretty good Terran, but I'm sure both these players are quite good. We'll put the names up here. I haven't done any pro games in a while, and I thought it was about time. I got a big Batcube games that I need to cast, which is more, the regular stuff you see from here, but, I want to throw in more of these pro games. And this thing had a pretty high rating. I believe it was from the Zotac Cup, which I think it's a European tournament. I don't know much about a lot of the tournaments, but this was a whole series, but this one was really high in popularity, so I thought I'd just cast it. I don't have time to cast the whole series, so I figure we're doing a good pro game here. We're on Tal'Darim Alter, Zerg versus Terran. Does it get any more classic than that? Well, probably, because Tal'Darim, while it is pretty old in StarCraft 2 years, it's not like it was an original map, but it's still a very good one, very large, lots of great macro games, and we got Empire. He's going to be throwing up his standard Terran wall in here, which is very hard for, any Zerg to break, because, come on, they're Terran. You could, once he puts a supply depot here, or maybe another barracks, I don't know what he's going to squeeze in there, you can basically hold this with a Marine and maybe one or two SCVs. Because it's Terran, and you can do that sort of stuff. But it looks like Acer is going, or I guess, well, I can see AcerBly. Is Bly's name or is Acer his name? I'm guessing Bly's probably his name, and Acer, I'm guessing, is his clan. But it's a lot easier to call him, well, let's call him AcerBly. Why not? But he's going to get that scout in there, and it looks like he's throwing down his pool, but he does have his expansion on the way, and Happy is going to scout that. And he's going to see the timing of that spawning pool. Oh, he's not going to see the gas going down, but I guess he's got to assume that it's coming pretty soon. I know some Zergs have openings where they get very late on even their first gas, but I don't think that's too common yet. But it looks like, oh, this SCV's not done yet. Oh, he's going to try to put a bunker rush down. He does have a Marine coming across the map, but I don't think he's going to be able to get that down. But this may not be actually to do a bunker rush. This could just be to occupy these drones and kind of keep Bly off of his game. Oh, he's going to try to... No, wait. Oh, he can't decide if he's... No, he is going to throw down that bunker. Here comes the Marine, and when the Marine gets here, I don't know if he's going to be able to do this with just these two drones. That Marine's going to cause them quite a problem. The expansion is up. Yeah, here he had to have to bring out some more drones here. And boy, we're getting all sorts of lag here. It's not very good in my first pro game in quite some time, and he's gonna try to keep it on that SCV, make sure he can't finish that. And there's a second Marine. I guess he's serious about this bunker rush now. It's just gonna be harder for him to stop. He does have the Zerglings out now. I think that should be enough to force this out. And gonna try to stop it. Oh, I think the bunker is going to finish. Oh, he just manages to stop it. Oh, and he chased down those Marines. So, wow. 2 Marines and an SCV are going to go down to this. Plus, he's going to lose a little bit when he cancels this, which obviously he's going to cancel it. And there you go. He's going to get a little bit of refund there, and he's going to throw down a spine crawler. Prevent that from happening again, I guess. But at this point, I think bunker rushes are not that big a threat. He's going to have to be worried about the next threat, which is going to be, of course, reactored Hellions. Which is really, this is pretty standard Terran open nowadays. You get the barracks out, start building the factory, get the reactor there, and then do a quick swap. Where did he put that? Wow, he put that barracks way back. He does not want to see what's going on. Another, ooh, is he going to get more Hellions? Is that why he's building? Is he going to get more Hellions? And those Hellions are going to roast away that Zergling. Very good for early map control against Zerg, because Zerg basically has to build roaches to stop it, and you can't really have your roaches hanging out in the middle of the map. They'll probably get run down by a Marine tank push at any point. He's got a second queen out. Yeah, that's gonna be his second queen. He did bring one queen out there because he probably was expecting these Hellions, which is also why he threw down the spine. It's gonna be a little hard for the Hellions to get in here. But he does. Ooh, he has 3 more on the way, which means he did. Yep, he is getting 2 factory double reactor Hellions. He's gonna throw down that Evo chamber. very little chance that Happy's going to be able to burn this down, which is exactly why it's here. It's about all the Zerg can do for a while, but a lot more Hellions here. It looks like they are going to push past the Queen and go right into the drone line. So many drones are going to go down. Those Zerglings are going to get ripped away almost instantly. And he's going to have to pull those drones out of there. More Zerglings coming out, but I don't know how much they can do unless they can get the Hellions trapped in there. He does get one of them. No, he's going to slip through the middle line, and it does survive. And it looks like that this was it was just before the balance update that gave the Queens extra ground range, and you can kind of see why they gave it to them, because it's really hard to chase down these Hellions. But he did finish it off, but there are more Hellions on the way. He's still producing these. He's still sending them out on the map. And oh, he's going to push out. He's going to lose all of these Zerglings. Oh, man, the losses have got to be mounting right now. What are the losses right now? Actually, he's only a little bit behind. I'm kind of surprised. I guess he did lose all those Hellions there, but he's going to start losing. He's going to start losing more. But ooh, the 3 Queens here, I think those Hellions are going to have a hard time getting out of there. But the Queens are going to trip over each other, and he's going to slip right back into the main. And he doesn't have anything here. Right? He has 1 Roach. He's got 1 Roach. I don't think that's going to be enough to drive this way, but it does. Oh, wow, he just took out 2 Hellions right there. I guess I underestimated how good that 1 Roach is. He really does not like to see these Hellions, does he? And all those are going to go down, which is going to... Still, Happy is still a little bit ahead, and meanwhile, he's been able to pretty much do whatever he wants. He's still pumping out the Hellions. My goodness. And now he's going to get Stim Marauders. Hellions and Stim Marauders. I'm guessing the Marauders are an answer to him pumping out those Roaches, which he's not really doing that aggressively still. I think he's still trying to macro, but he is a little bit behind Happy right now. Bly's going to have to do something to try to get more macro going. He's going to need to get up a 3rd base here soon, but with the constant Hellion harass, it's going to be very difficult to do. But with some Roaches out, it's going to be a little bit hard. Oh, the Roaches are going to try to sneak past, but he has been able to get some excellent creep spread pushed out here, so the Hellions are going to have a lot harder time sneaking in there, and I think the Roaches should be able to end the Hellion threat for now, but they could come back later. You've got to watch for it. He's got Hellions all over the place scouting, and oh, he's got to be careful. Is he trying to draw these Roaches away, or maybe the Roaches are going to... No. Thought maybe he's trying to bait those Roaches out of position, and that could have been disastrous. So many Hellions. It looks like he's finally stopped production, but he's still got a lot, and it's going to keep Bly trapped in his base. He just cannot push out with this, and he's not going to just make... He doesn't want to make Roaches. It's not common to make Roaches against Terran, especially at this point in the game, but he's going to keep even on the creep a little bit too long. He's going to take a little bit of damage on those. Did he just send more Hellions down there? Oh, and a quick scan is going to completely end all that good creep spread. All those creep tumors are going to go down. I mean, he just had enough Hellions just to just completely take those down. And like I said, meanwhile, in all this time, he's been able to pretty much do whatever he wants. He's got medevac production started. He's got a lot of... Oh, I guess he swapped out and put his... He's making some Marines now. He did swap that factory back out for a barracks, so he's only got 2 factories right now. And they don't seem to be doing much anymore. He's not even getting any tanks out, so he's pretty bio-heavy right now. And those Hellions are still poking around there. And now he's got some over here. He's gonna cancel those creep tumors. And here come the rest of the Hellions. I'm not sure. It's gonna prevent him from trying to take that 3rd that I know he wants to. Happy's now taking his natural, and he's gonna begin the wall off there. And he's just pretty much been able to do whatever he wants. Oh, and Happy's going to try to push up there. He's put up a macro hatch to completely further that wall. He knows the Hellions are out there. He's just absolutely trying to deny it. He does have Lair Tech coming up. Just now going to get +1 for his Zerglings if he can ever get some Zerglings out. And going to lose another Hellion. Slowly picking it away at those, but he's making so many Roaches to do it. And I don't think he wants to do this. And here comes a Marine Marauder push with medevacs. Combat Shield will be ready soon. And what is Bly going to do to stop this? The Hellions will destroy any Lings. The Marauders will keep the Roaches down. And if he gets another scan, he's going to once again deny this creep spread, which Bly is really trying to push out there again. Oh, we got to be careful of those Hellions. You need the, and he's gonna get a quick stim up there, and it looks like he's gonna be able to take up the Evo chamber. And if he does, I bet those Hellions might try to sneak in there again. Creep to, or the Evo chamber is down, and now he's gonna go for this macro hatch. And Bly doesn't seem to have enough that he feels he can take this on. He is gonna lose the macro hatch, and he's gonna wait for the Broodlings to pop out, and he's gonna use that as his moment. Still, he's got there's still a lot of Marauders here, a lot of Hellions left. He just doesn't have anything good to try to force this back, and he's just on his heels right now. And what can he do? He can't take a third base. He lost his macro hatch. He's now going to try to get Roach speed because he realizes he still needs the Roaches. And oh, you're going to be a quick pickup here. Oh, and is he going to drop in the main? This could be devastating if he's not ready for it. He does have some Roaches here. Hopefully he's ready for this. Here comes the drop. Oh, he has this completely smelled out, and yeah, the drop is going to be completely denied. Wow, he knew that was coming. He absolutely knew. Oh, well, actually, he probably saw the load up right here. He does have vision of this area. He probably, saw it. Still keeping a Hellion out there for some map control. But yeah, I think those lanes will be more than enough to push that back. But again, in all this time, he's got his 1-1 coming. He's doing everything that he wants. Bly has actually gotten ahead in the macro game, but he was probably doing that in preparation for his third, so he's definitely going to need that get up so he can balance. I mean, he's way oversaturated over here, and he's pretty good right here, but that's starting to thin out. He's going to need that third base up as soon as possible. And these dropships are still floating around, still looking for a place to drop. That hatchery is going down, but the dropships are approaching. And if he has to cancel this, I think it's going to put him way behind. And we check right now, and yeah, he's already units lost. He's not doing so hot. And it looks like Baneling speed is coming. I didn't even see the Baneling nest go up, but he's going to have some Banelings out. Pretty standard here, maybe later than he wanted to. And going to quickly snipe that. I don't think did he cancel? I don't think he canceled that. And these dropships are going to try to run back into the main, but I think he sniffs it out. He's going to split them up. He's only going to send one here. Is he going to have units here in time? His whole army is trying to rush here to stop it. And he's going to drop into the mineral line. And I think he's going to... Oh! And Bailey's going to quickly take that out. He was not paying attention to that. And lost... I mean, he could have easily lifted up and gotten out of there, but he lost. Is he making another Baneling nest? Did I miss another drop? I think I missed a drop of some sort. Okay, I want to back up here a second. Back up. Did I miss another drop? There's his Baneling nest. And we already saw this part. What happened to this Baneling's nest? He had two dropships and neither one of them was over here. What do we got? What do we got? That's where he's going to take his third. Oh, he got a third. Oh, a third drop. He got a... Oh, this was back when he was right before he sniped the third. That's when he took it out. Well, it's still there, but he's still going to try for it. Oh, and the queens are going to have to run away. And yeah, he is going to snipe the end, and he's going to get out of there. Oh, so Bly is just taking a ton of losses, and he's going to lose that Evo chamber. Here come the Lings. He's going to try to force that away. And maybe that's why Happy lost that drop here, is because he was paying attention to that, and now he's going to lose that drop. So kind of took a lot of losses there. He lost 2 of those drops, and that's not really what I would call cost effective. And Spire is finally going up, going to finally finish his second Baneling nest, and going to start taking that center map control. You don't often see this many Roaches this late against Terran, but see if it works for him. There are no Hellions around right now, but he does have tanks with siege mode, and Bly's going to have to be careful about that. He's got the 1-1 upgrades. Level 2 is not starting yet. Oh, he is trying to take a third, and he's trying to get a planetary up. I think... Oh, no, he is going to have to cancel that. It looks like the Bly's Overlord was able to spot that, so he's able to easily take that out. But in the meantime, it looks like Happy is going to be doing a counterattack and abusing this terrain like only a Terran can by putting tanks on the low ground. So we basically can say goodbye to this base for now. The gas is going to go down. That Evo chamber is not going to make it. Let's hope hopefully he can save the hatchery, but I don't know. This area is locked down. He's got all these units to defend these tanks while they can just go away and shell, and these Marines are going to stim up, and I think this natural is going to go down. He does still have this hatchery here, and here comes the push from behind. Banelings are going to take out the front lines, and he needs to get something out of those tanks. One tank goes down, but in the meantime, he's going to lose his natural to this drop. But in the meantime, Happy pretty much lost his entire army. Where the rest of those Marines? Oh, there, and this is basically all that's left of his army, 6 Marines. The rest were obliterated, and he's going to drop these Marines just to take out that Queen. But this is pretty dangerous because medevac is not going to make it out of there. Now these Marines have no way of escaping. And here comes the counterattack, but with all these tanks back here, no way he can absolutely cannot take that on. Didn't even have to load the bunker on that one. And it looks like he's going to be taking his third now. Second attempt at taking his third. Is he going to do an orbital here, or is he going to do a planetary? But I don't think I have time for that right now, because it looks like he's going to be pushing back out right now, right out here to the center of the map again, and these Marauders and tanks will be enough to force that all-Roach army back. And another drop coming from Happy. And he's going to try to retake that natural. It looks like Bly does see it, except for these poor 3 drones that are not going to make it out alive. And he's going to lose that gas again. And where's his army? He's got Mutalisks out now. That bunker, though, is taken in, or is loaded, so I don't think he's going to try to hit that, even though there's only 1 Marine in there. And he's going to try to take out that planetary. Looks like these Marines should be enough to save the planetary. Yeah, the planetary is going to finish. He's going to force those out of there. And still, he's trying to... Oh, he's going to snipe. Oh, and he did not cancel that. He lost the natural again. That's like the second hatchery he's did not have a chance to cancel. And he's going to rebuild it again. I mean, what is he going to do? He just can. He's just relentless attacks, relentless drops, and he is losing stuff left and right. And he's 2,000 resources behind, and the unit's lost. And production. I mean, he does have a lot of drones. He does have his third up and saturated, trying to take a fourth down here, which this Hellion happened to find. So that's not going to stay secret for much longer. So now he's going to have to try to defend that, and he does not have a good defense of that. Doesn't have any good creep spread over there. And we got the 2-2 upgrades coming for Happy's infantry. Still churning out those tanks. Getting the +1 vehicle weapons for those tanks, which makes them, I believe, able to one-shot Zerglings again. Regardless of the... I don't know if their Zerglings can get armor upgrades to take 2 shots from an upgraded siege tank, but I don't have the numbers on that. And here comes another push and another drop. Is he going to lose this hatchery again? And once again, gonna be abusing this low ground, and looks like some of these units are just gonna kind of get lost in there and taken out, and he is gonna lose this hatchery again. Is he gonna get to cancel? And again, he didn't cancel. He looks like he's busy with his Marines, and he's going to try to take out this planetary again. But there should be more than enough SCVs here to. There should be more than enough SCVs here to repair if he need be. And is he gonna lose? Is he gonna lose another hatchery to this? He's busy trying to take out this planetary, and it's not gonna work. And now he's gonna lose another hatchery. I don't think he can. Well, I guess he did manage to force it out, but it's not over yet. He's gonna keep trying to drop here until he can finish this hatchery off. And I think he's gonna succeed. And another hatchery goes down. Bly just cannot stop this aggression. And here come the Mules to try to help out, but there's a lot of Marines down there. I don't think he can take this on directly. He's got to be so careful. And oh, a Mulus just spontaneously combusts. And meanwhile, he's getting his Greater Spire up. I didn't even see him get his Infestation Pit or his Hive up, but apparently he did. And will that be enough to turn the battle? And will he even be able to... Well, he is building up quite a bit of resources. Can he get the Broodlords that he needs up in time? There is no Viking production going on right now. There's no Vikings on the map. This might be what he needs to turn the tide. If he can get a sufficient number of Broodlords up before Happy can sense it and start building Vikings, he might be able to turn the tide in this game. And 6 Infestors coming out, that might be so helpful against these Marines up here, because a couple of quick Fungals could really help him out. And he's going to lose his Baneling Nest again. This natural just is not safe from Terrans. But these Marines really are overextending themselves now. Oh, he's got 6 drones on this gas just so he can mine it efficiently. And yeah, he's going to try to take these out. And a quick bailing hit is going to take out all those Marines. And now the Greater Spire is done. I don't think he has any Corruptors on the map yet, but he's going to want to start making those soon. 9 Corruptors are on the way. And Happy is just content to sit out here and contain this part of the map. We do have this 4th base up here, and he is trying to get a 5th here on the other side of the map. And the Infestors are out. Not very good Fungals, but there is some really good Marine spray here from Happy, so that does not surprise me. But the 9 Corruptors are about to finish. I'm sure he's going to instantly make those into Broodlords, and that could be enough to turn this contained. But will it be in time? Because he's pushing forward. He's leapfrogging those tanks. And what is Bly going to do? It's so hard to stop tank pushes like that. And a great Fungal there. A great bailing hit there. And oh, just a little more damage on these guys and they'll be dead. But this medevac, I think, is going to be able to heal them up. And a quick Infestor Bomb is going to completely obliterate one tank. And here come the Broodlords now. He's got 7 on the way. I think he must not be able to afford anymore because I think he had more than that in the Corruptors that were supposed to be on the way. But now his army is trapped from his main base right now. He can't get his army in to reinforce. And where are those Broodlords at? Oh, he's going to push to Bly's 3rd, and I don't think he's going to do anything to stop this. These roaches aren't going to be able to defend it. Where are those Broodlords? Here they come. This is what he needs. There's no Viking production, although 3-3 is almost done, and this 3-3 Marines are just absolutely scary. It's just, they're even more unfair than usually they are. Oh, he's going to see that Corruptor. That might... Well, here's going to see the Broodlords out. Unfortunately, there aren't any tanks sieged up, so he's not going to get any friendly fire. Oh, and a quick Fungal is going to help him take out those units. And this is going to force Happy to complete retreat. And here comes the Viking production. But, ooh, little strapped for resources, which I'm not sure why. His main is mined out. His natural nearly so, but he does have 2 mining bases. Oh, looks like he was forced to lift this at some point. Oh! Yeah, so he had a bit of a Zergling problem there. So, yeah, his base is not mining yet. He's going to be getting a planetary up there right away, though. And this may be the first advantage Bly has because Happy was a little low on minerals and just now starting his Viking production. Is it going to be too late? Oh, and they're going to push out. They're going to do a quick stim, but has to be careful not to lose too many Broodlords. He absolutely needs them. A quick Fungal right there. He needs to get some more Fungals down. Their units are getting all clumped up, but where are his Infestors? Where are the Fungals? He needs Fungals before he loses all his Broodlords. A quick Fungal there. Another Fungal. And the Marines are starting to thin out, which means the Broodlords can just absolutely go to town. But here come the Vikings now, and only 3 Broodlords left. Oh, and it looks like he's going to have to abandon them. There's still 2 Marines left, and it will be enough to... Where did this Viking go? Losing all those Broodlords has got to hurt. And still falling further and further behind in the units lost. And if we check the income right now, he's starting to fall behind. I mean, Happy's got the advantage of mules, but he's starting to catch up in harvesters. And that's just not good for Bly. I just don't know if he can take this. He can keep pumping out Broodlords, but now the Viking production has started, so he's going to need a lot of Infestors too. 5 Infestors on the way. He's already got 2 here that are already really softened up and not a lot of energy on them. And Happy is pushing out again with a very sizable force, although not a lot of Marines this time. There's some more streaming in behind, but I don't know. I think he needs more Marines because we know how overpowered those are. If he doesn't have enough Marines to defend this, then I think Bly might be able to take advantage of that. And I don't know what just died there, but it does not look pretty. Here comes some more Broodlords. We're going to get a little bit of friendly fire there. But that is going to spur Happy to move forward with his Marines and his Vikings. And we do have a Corruptor here to help, but there's too many Vikings. He needs more anti-air than that, and he's got to pull back to his base. A couple of Fungals, but I don't think that's going to be enough. That there was a pretty good Fungal. Got a lot of Marines there. If you get another Fungal, oh, several Marines do go down, but he's pushing to his front door right now. And did all of his Broodlords die? Oh, and Bly is going to GG. Oh, he just could not stop the pressure. Just constant pressure, constant drops. He just could not get anywhere. But man, he defended that better than I ever could and managed to keep macroing. So my hat's off to him. I couldn't do that. But I hope you enjoyed this game and have a day.